Well, hey guys, Thorzax here. What we're going to do today is we're going to head out to the range, and I have a couple of different slug loads that we're going to be firing out of the 835. Now, I've mounted a AccuDot 1-inch tube on the 835. I think I covered that in one of my videos way back when, before I went in for all my shoulder stuff. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go out and we're going to put the iron to the hammer, more or less. And we're going to fire some of those and see how they work out. Now these rounds that I put together, I put them together with long shot. And this was before Nick came out with his clips for seating the slug down on the Galandi style attached wad, for the hydrant load. And we're going to be firing hydrant loads, the hydrant load through this series. I also have some Zero Boys. We're going to go ahead and fire those, and those have attached wads as well. All firing is going to be at 100 yards, and we're going to see how it works. Now, I'm not expecting stellar accuracy. I might even be disappointed. I might have to go back to the drawing board on this and crunch the numbers and maybe reduce the load, or that's all part of the fun. The holes that I'm going to be using are Fiocchi holes, and they're primed with Remington 209 primers. I had to swage those in order to get them to fit, and they fit in there pretty good, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm not gonna save these Fiocchi holes. They were cheap enough, and I'm just gonna go ahead and leave them for somebody else out there to, go ahead and load up after I fire them. Other than that, pretty nice day out here in Washington. It's hard to believe that 2 weeks ago this was all covered in about 3 feet of snow. We really got hammered there, and I think that was the snow for the year. We're still having temperatures that drop down to about freezing at night, but for the most part, I think springtime is, springtime is here, and we don't have too much to worry about in the way of snowfall. So as soon as we get out to the range and I get all set up, get all signed in, get my safety glasses on, get my earplugs on, we'll get to it. All right? So I'll see you out at the range. Okay, guys. This is what we're looking at.
Yeah.
The last 2 rounds I fired
were
right here. Those are the ones that I used the Kentucky windage, and I put the red dot up here. These right here, that's 4 shots, all through the same cluster right there. Now, the ones with 32 grains, they shot off to the side here somewhere. They were just going all over the place. They didn't have tail wads attached to them. They just had the Galandi Sure Spark bottom end that I went ahead and cut off the shot cup. And this right here, this was 32 grains with the attached wads, and they shot low and to the right. But as you can see, we still have, dead deer, accuracy there. There's, so I'm thoroughly impressed, So anyway, gave you a little close-up, so there you go. Well, guys, welcome back. Thorzax here. Well, that was interesting. That was a lot of fun. Going out there and seeing what those slugs would do at 100 yards. Very impressive. I mean, one thing I did find out is that your powder charge is going to have a lot to do with your point of impact in the in the impact area of the target. doesn't necessarily mean that it'll shoot a little. It'll shoot less with that less accuracy. You know, within staying within a certain grains. Like I shot from 40 grain loads all the way down to 36 grains, and then I had some 32 grain loads. But those 32 grain loads, let me dig them out here. I'm gonna salvage these. I'm not even gonna waste them by shooting them. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see that or not, but they have the Galandi bottom of their brush wad, and it has a nitro card underneath the slug itself. Now I tried these, and these are okay, probably out to like 25 yards. I mean, I wouldn't put them any further past that. Shot them at 100 yards, and I got, they were off to the right-hand side of the target, and they weren't really hitting with a lot of, consistency. Some of them were here, some of them were there, so I just had mixed results. I would say probably the best out of them all was the attached wad. Yeah, the attached wad with 38 grains of long shot. I think that's the winning ticket right there. I think 40 grains of long shot is a little much. I don't think you're really gaining too much advantage there. I mean, you're shooting, a massive slug, whatever that's going to hit at that range. It's going to hit with authority. Speaking of which, I was able to recover some of my slugs. I wanted to go ahead and show them to you. Yeah, I just dug them straight out of the dirt. That's amazing. That's 100 yards. That thing shot 100 yards. So I'll be able to take these and melt them back down and make new ones out of them, which is cool. Other than that, today was pretty productive. I mean, my shoulder doesn't hurt. I took my time. I rolled up an old dish towel. Took a dish towel and I went ahead and rolled it up and put it into my pocket of my shoulder between the buttstock and my shoulder, and that seemed to give enough cushion there, so it really didn't bother me. So anyway, I learned something there. Other than that, that's about it. You see what you see, and I'm telling you what, as far as accuracy is concerned, I don't think you're going to get a better slug. That Hydrant slug shoots really good. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the Zero Boy fragmentation slug. I'm going to take those out and shoot those next. And I'm going to go with about 36 grains of powder behind those, up to 38 grains, to see how those shoot as well. And that'll probably be in my next segment. But anyway, I appreciate you joining me today. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen and you got something out of it. I think that's great. So, that's about all I got, guys. So, I'll see you in the next video.